So this right here is gonna make this broth super nourishing. Like if you're fasting and you want something to sip on, it's gonna be so nourishing and so healing. It's gonna have so many different minerals in there for you. I don't subscribe to the 92 out of 102 minerals, but if I did, this right here is it. This has everything that you need in it. Yeah, Rastafaro. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem, Pierre. If you're new, welcome to the vibes. Today, we're making some high-grade healing as usual here in Almost Alkaline Kitchen, because we're not in the real Almost Alkaline Kitchen, but we still vibing here at the office, Rich Soul Foods headquarters. And today we're gonna be making a high-grade healing broth. And really, this is just a tea that is savory. When I first heard that, I was like, mind blown. Because we always think of teas like a tea just in a cup, but what is a broth? You take some vegetables, you take some herbs, you put it in, you let the water infuse all of the high-grade healing goodness, and then there you go. So we're gonna make a broth here, perfect for this winter season right now, perfect to give to the families, something to just sip on every day. So it's pretty simple, straightforward recipe. I have these ingredients chopped up, the mushrooms and some green onions and some ginger. So I have that here. We're gonna use that to first simmer, and then we're gonna put it into the broth. But a couple of the ingredients we have some chaga mushroom, and this is a mushroom from out here in BC, and that mushroom is a melanated mushroom. So that mushroom actually contains melanin in it. So when you see the broth, it's gonna be really dark. So that's epic, that's legendary. It's one of the few foods on the planet that actually contains melanin. And besides that, it's so many different properties, but one of the main reasons why we're putting it in this is for the immune system boosting properties. Here, C, which is the system electric augmentation. And this right here is a mix of the most potent wild seaweeds in St. Lucia. We got the Seamoss, bladderwhack, kelp, combo, and wakame. Then we got the bladderwhack. We got some Seamoss, of course. We got some anamu. So y'all know anamu is one of the most potent herbs on the planet for so many different things. So we're gonna use that for this tea. And then you add the ginger, sweet bay leaf, and this ingredient. It's gonna taste epic. It's gonna taste so good, but it's gonna be so healing for you. So let's get going. So what we're actually gonna do, I actually forgot one of the most special ingredients. These are seasoning peppers, dried seasoning peppers from St. Lucia. So they're not hot and spicy, but they taste so good. And we probably will have this on the store soon, so y'all can look forward to that. And then we have some coconut oil here. Ooh, a little bit hard. I thought it was hardened more, but got some coconut oil here. We're gonna use that as the base. Finally got the shipment in from St. Lucia, so we re-upped. I give thanks. So we're gonna get some warm up, heat up the coconut oil, put all these ingredients in, let them simmer until the mushrooms are soft. And then we're gonna put this into the broth, and that's it. So it's super easy. All right, so let's put these in there. We probably won't put on all these mushrooms because that's a whole lot. So these are some oyster mushrooms. And then we got some cremini mushrooms. Give thanks. Let these sauté simmer up. And this right here is just gonna help bring out the flavor in these ingredients. So the end broth is gonna have more body to it. You hear it? I said more body. As if I'm like a sommelier or something like that. Give thanks. Okay. So I'm gonna add the seasoning peppers here on this step, and I'm also gonna add them after. I'm just experimenting with these right now. This is the first time I'm really getting them dried and using them dried. Usually I'm in St. Lucia and I pick them fresh off the tree. There's nothing like that, but I give thanks for this opportunity here. This is gonna be a game changer. Having seasoning peppers dried like that, it's gonna change the whole game. I don't know if y'all ready for this. The seasoning peppers, too good. It's gonna, it's just way too good, y'all. Plus the coconut oil, it's a wrap. Anyone can make good food when you got those ingredients. Anyone can make good food with these ingredients. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, the mushrooms are looking so juicy right now. Just how I like it. So what we're gonna do is go get that pot of boiling water. We're gonna add all of this in there and the rest of our ingredients and just let it slow simmer. You feel me? So we'll turn this up for real, for real. We're gonna let this get to a boil. So here, this is gully root. This is gully root in more of its natural form. The way y'all are gonna see it is in its chopped form. It's much easier to use like that, so that's why we give it to y'all like that. But for this purpose, we're gonna use this. Look how beautiful it is. I love gully root. We're gonna put some gully root in there. The mucus buster, cure for all, immune system booster, blood sugar regulator. It helps with inflammation. Helps with dysmenorrhea or painful periods. So many different benefits with the animal root, gully root or feuille du vent. Or what else do they call it? Guinea henweed as well. We're gonna add a little bit of this chaga. We don't really need too much. So that's gonna be potent in there. And then we're gonna add whole leaf bladderwrack. So this is some whole leaf. We're gonna add a little bit of whole leaf. Give thanks, give thanks. Then we got the sea. So we're gonna add some sea powder. This is, once again, just another, it's a potent blend of seaweeds. So this right here is gonna make this broth super nourishing. Like if you're fasting and you want something to sip on, it's gonna be so nourishing and so healing. It's gonna have so many different minerals in there for you. I don't subscribe to the 92 out of 102 minerals, but if I did, this right here is it. This has everything that you need in it. So we got the sea, we got the bladderwrack. Let's get some ginger in there. Slice up the ginger a little. Put that in there. And then we're gonna add our mushrooms. This is gonna give a nice umami flavor. And then it's also just gonna add the healing benefits in mushrooms as well. A lot of B vitamins. And then the onions are high in sulfur, rich in sulfur. So this right here is gonna be, if you got inflammation, if you got joint pain, if you got back pain, if you got aches, anything like that, this is gonna help you. If you have a metabolism that's out of whack, a lot of people ask about hyper or hypothyroidism. This right here is gonna be super potent. Immune system, if you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit weak, sip on this. That's why I'm sipping on this all season. I'm gonna be sipping on this. If you got, there's so many different things that we could talk about when it comes to this, but just notice that high grade healing. And this is going to help take you through fall and through winter and have you and your family at top level, top peak. And it's something so easy to have. So we're just gonna let this simmer here. We can let it simmer for hours. We're gonna come back, check it on it in 30 minutes and see how it's looking like, and then give it a little bit servings, but we're gonna let it sit for a little bit later. But we'll see y'all soon. Bless. Bless y'all. So we're gonna make this something like a recurring part of each episode because I always forget something. I almost forgot the Seamoss, so we're about 15 minutes in to the simmering. I'm gonna put in this Seamoss. You can put it as much as you like. This is gonna expand a decent amount. So this is almost like 1 jar of gel. So we're just gonna put that in. And then what it's gonna do is it's gonna harden, it's gonna soften in the broth. And then it's just gonna basically dissolve. So at the end of it, we're not even gonna see the Seamoss gel. It's just gonna add some thickness to the broth. So it's about 15 minutes in and this is looking delicious. Nice, dark, rich broth. The Seamoss is gonna add a little bit of creaminess to it and a little bit more minerals. So I give thanks. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in like 15 more minutes. Bless y'all, so here we go. This is done. It's been about 15 minutes. I can't even find the Seamoss no more. It probably just dissolved and is now just a nice little thick little gel in there. So that's it, y'all. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put in some sweet bay leaf. I won't do it all. We're gonna put a little bit in. and then we're gonna get some of the sweet bay leaf in there. But that's really it. So we'll let that infuse with it off. But this is it, y'all. So this right here is something that I'm gonna use every day. I'm gonna pour a little bit out into a cup and just sip on it. And then I'm also going to use this for my stews and for my, if I'm making some fonio, if I'm making different recipes, I'm gonna use this as the base. So when you think about, we ask for broth to add a basic flavor, this is going to be your flavor. And this is something that I'm wanting to keep at my house at all times. Even during the summer, I just wanna have this at all times because it is so good, it's so healing, it's so nourishing, it's so revitalizing, and it's so easy. That means every day you can sip on this and you're gonna get an abundance of minerals, abundance of herbs, abundance of this high grade healing benefits that's just gonna help you be at your best at all times. So I give thanks, so much love, sending y'all love. Let me see if I forgot anything. I feel like I'm all good. So much love, y'all. Let me know if you make this. Let me know what you would like to add to this. Me personally, I would like to add a couple various types of mushrooms, such as lion's mane. I would love some lion's mane lion's mane mushrooms in here, but it's all good with what we got. So I'm giving thanks. I'm sending y'all so much love. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ja! Rastafaro. I'm not even a sip for them today.